All right. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of different topics, but this first topic, we are going to talk about Tesla Model Y deliveries getting pushed. I want to hear from you all out there. What is your estimated delivery date? Did you get pushed to May or June or July? Because Tesla has updated their website and now deliveries are getting pushed to the next month or even the end of the quarter. So we're going to get into that topic plus a variety of different topics. But before we get into that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can get access to the best Tesla buying guide out there with interest rates as low as 2.99 to 3.7%. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description, the Patreon link. And shout out to my latest Patreon member. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for joining. Shout out to Knack. Thanks for supporting. And if you want to check it out, link down below in the description. But let us take a look at this. So right off the bat, I want to hear from you. What is your estimated delivery date? Did you get pushed? Are you getting pushed to next month? Because Tesla has now updated their website. When you go to buy a Tesla Model Y, you can see right here that the estimated delivery date is no longer April, which of course makes a lot of sense, right? There's only a couple days left in April, and it now says May through June of 2023. And so we'll talk about a little bit of Tesla's delivery logic, if you don't know what that is, and how, depending on where you're actually at in the country of the United States, your delivery date might actually bump up or get pushed back. But of course, this is what we know. June is the end of the second quarter, and so Tesla is going to make a big push to try and deliver all these vehicles by the end of June, because that's when they can lock in the sale, lock in the delivery, and get you into a vehicle ASAP. But jumping to other vehicles, Model 3 specifically, we know there's a ton of inventory on the Model 3 side. You can see inventory levels on the Model 3 side are going to even higher and higher levels. So you are going to get one ASAP, no doubt about that. But on the Model Y side, it's a little bit of a different story. Of course, Model Y inventory is the lowest of all the different trims or all the different models out there in terms of inventory count. And so Model Y only has like 200 or so vehicles onto the website. So jumping over to waitingfortesla.com, you can see there's 233 available Tesla Model Ys for sale across the country in the United States. And the bulk of them are the long range version, but of course they can post more of these combinations because you can use 7-seat or 5-seat, but Model Y all-wheel drive at 108 vehicles posted to the website. And of course, the lowest is the performance trim at only 8 vehicles available for sale. But, the interesting thing here is we're only in the second quarter, or almost the second month of the second quarter. And there are still discounted Tesla demo inventory status ones available for sale posted on Tesla websites. And of course, the one that that stuck out to us with a almost $1,700 discount in the past few days is now sold. So it is not actually available. But if you don't know what's going on, if you don't know how Tesla delivery logic actually works, I'll give you a refresher. Basically what happens, Tesla works in quarterly fashion. So of course, in each quarter of each year, there are 3 months. So take January, February, March, or we'll just take this quarter as we're sitting right now. So of course, April is the first quarter that we're rounding out because it's April 29th. And of course, May, which is in a few days, is the second month of the second quarter. And then June is the last month of the last quarter. So in the first and second month of each quarter, which is April and May, Tesla tries to ship vehicles, deliver them as far as possible from the factory location. So of course, that's Fremont and Texas, to like the East Coast, southern states, central states, and all that stuff, because those vehicles take the longest to get there with shipping logistics and things like that. It can take anywhere from a week to 2, maybe even 3 weeks to get on a train or whichever mechanism that they use to get those vehicles out there. And so by the third month, the third quarter, that's when Tesla basically gives up and tries to get and lock in as many sales as possible. So that's why I've been saying, if you're in California, anywhere near or even an hour or 2 hours away by flight from California, there are going to be deals all over the place for Tesla Model 3, Y, S, and X, because that is when we've seen it time and time again. There will be a lot of demo status vehicles posted onto the website, and there's going to be discounts ranging anywhere from $2,000, $3,000, maybe even $4,000. That's what we saw last end of quarter in March, and I can almost for surely bet that that's exactly what will happen this quarter in June. So that's why I've been saying for a while, June is going to be the best time to buy a vehicle. But let me know, at least buy a Tesla, because all the incentives, I think Tesla's going to roll out all the different stops out there in terms of free supercharging, option credit, discounts, maybe hopefully an enhanced interest rate, because Tesla knows. Elon and the Tesla team came out and said last time on the earnings call that they know that affordability in terms of monthly payment is the limiting factor that what's going on with Tesla right now. And so that's why they dropped the price $3,000 for the Model 3 across the board. And that's why they are essentially trying to do that. They're trying to make it more affordable, or at least seem like it's more affordable. But pricing, I still feel like doesn't make a lot of sense in terms of Model Y versus Model 3, but we'll definitely take a look at that in our second topic. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts. Let me know what your estimated delivery date and your location, where you're sitting out there in terms of what state you're actually at. But definitely there is certainly a good amount of vehicles out there that have similar or small discounts if you want to try and take delivery ASAP. And of course, there's many ways, EDD hacks, estimated delivery hacks that I've recommended on the channel and we made videos about. So definitely try some of those if you're interested in trying to get a vehicle ASAP. But my recommendation, if you can wait until June, that is when, and if you already have a order locked in, you might as well not, no reason to rush, right? Especially if you don't need a vehicle. If you need a vehicle, then that's 100% a different story. But if you don't need a vehicle, you might as well just wait, especially if you have an order that's locked in, pricing locked in, and you don't have to worry about, the price increases. But I mean, Tesla will try and give you ultimatums and try and cancel on you, but there are ways to try and stall them. And, you don't have to get too creative. We can try and stall them to push it till June, especially if you don't need a car ASAP. If you've got financing and everything locked in, you don't have to worry about any sort of financial increase, then really you don't have to worry about it. Of course, Tesla, I feel like a lot of people go through Tesla financing at 5.59%. We do have credit unions and banks listed down below in the Patreon link if you want to save on the interest rate. Some of them are even as low as 2.99 to 3.74%. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And also we've got Tenet. Tenet is a sponsor of this channel, so definitely check them out. Tenet down below in the description. It's a different way to finance your vehicle because you can defer the portion of the loan all the way to the end, which then results into a lower monthly payment. So this is good for business owners. This is good for people that want more cash flow on a monthly basis. And you can even defer the $7,500 federal tax credit, or maybe up to it, get that tax credit next year and then pay it off and then refinance the whole thing. So there's definitely a strategy there if you are interested. But Tesla has pushed delivery dates, pushed it to May, pushed it to June. So let me know what's going out there. Let me know if you have a estimated delivery that's got pushed or if you're getting stalled, because I read all the comments that are posted down below in the description. It seems like there's a consensus that people are getting pushed for whatever the reason is. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you can support the channel. So definitely check